Hey guys, in today's video I decided to talk to you about three important points, important to me. I cannot promise you a short video, but hopefully it won't be too long. First off, let's start with the swimming topic. I wanted to talk to you about it yesterday, but since I didn't have a spare minute in the evening, I wanted to postpone it and leave for tomorrow, and tomorrow is today. I wanted to record it yesterday, but yesterday I didn't have enough free time in the evening because they were job-related matters, and I wanted to leave it for tomorrow, and tomorrow is today, and today again I didn't have enough time to record it in the morning, in the afternoon, and I'm doing it now late in the evening, but hopefully I will take this load off my soul and tell you all about what I'm planning to. I went swimming yesterday, and just like the previous time, it was very crowded, and the number of people who swim in the pool depends on the time, and of course this time 7 p.m. is when the pool is most crowded, but unfortunately I cannot pick another time just because I don't have any other opportunity, any other time to go training, to go practicing. So I have to go at 7 p.m. and yesterday it was hell. I wish I had an opportunity to have a spare hour, but neither in the morning nor in the evening, only this 7 p.m. So it's hell. There were many men around me, and they are very big and they swim like crazy just because they don't care if it is a small girl swimming nearby or it is a granny swimming nearby them. They just freestyle no matter what. They don't look ahead of them, they just go straight forward. And this is a big minus because it's quite scary to swim among men, but I have to do this. This is not the main point that I wanted to mention. The main point is that just like the previous time, I didn't feel any tiredness, any fatigue after swimming. So I came home. Yes, I'm very hungry and thirsty, but it's okay. But it's very different from what it was last year when I squeezed all my strength out. I left it in the pool and I didn't have any vigor in me left, so I could just come home and drop in bed and fall asleep. Now it's different. Now I feel so vigorous and so energetic and cheerful that I could move mountains, It's very curious, and I don't know what it has to do with, but that's what it is, and I'm just sharing it with you. So if you know the reason why suddenly I start to swim more productively, swim faster, and swim without fatigue, please let me know, because it's a surprise to me. That's very strange. As for dropping weight, it doesn't happen as quickly as I would like. I still have 2 to 3 odd kilos, but I'm moving in the right direction, and I'm not really that much bothered about my odd weight, just because I train a lot and I know that I have the right to eat, and I can eat quite a lot because I spend a lot of energy in the pool. Yesterday there was that not so nice situation when I was treated badly by the woman. This is not what you call a receptionist, but she's kind of attendant, and the one kind of guard who watches, who minds the order in the locker room. So there is this desk, and there are lots and lots of lockers right in front of her, and people come and go, and she watches so that nothing is wrong. Just this category of elderly women in Russia who, well, I don't know what is the right word to describe, just old wife, old hag, witch, bitch. That's what Russian women are after they turn 50 to 55 to 60. They become so bitchy, so mean, so easily irritated, and they're everywhere, and you just have to deal with them because they're all around you, in stores, in I don't know, just some place, any place where when you drop, you find this elderly woman, and they're all the same. They have bad character, they treat you badly, and there is no escape. That's just the reality, and that's what it is. And I had this unpleasant incident with the key, which I don't actually want to tell you, just because it may sound funny, but to me it was a kind of confrontation. And the lesson that I learned is that I have to be very, very attentive and not forget the number of my key to the locker. I usually exit the pool with nothing in my head, just my brain absolutely refusing to work, so no wonder I was all misty in front of me, and no wonder I forgot what the number was. But well, I have to be more attentive next time so that incidents like this don't repeat. Yeah, and this is all concerning swimming. And I also feel very hot recently. I mean, when I swim and when I exit the pool, I'm very, very hot. Usually I feel cold. So these strange things, these strange changes that seem peculiar to me. On to the topic of my job. As you know, the other day I went to a job interview, probably the only vacant place that I found online, and the only place I really wanted to apply to. So I went to that job interview. Luckily they invited me to it, just my luck really. And what she said was like all the people, all the average cases when they promise to call you and never do. But the interview, as you know, lasted only 3 minutes, and in the end the woman, which is probably younger than me, I cannot tell it for sure, she told me that she would send me a test assignment, and by the results of which they would decide if I'm in or not. She told me to do it by 6 p.m, so I waited and waited and waited. After swimming, I found nothing among my emails in my inbox, so I thought that this was another lie again, and I wouldn't get the job. So I went to bed in a very silent mood, wanting to just bury my head under a blanket and never wake up, because I didn't really want to lose it. I wanted to win and get the chance to work for them, because the payment is not so bad, but could be better, but well, okay. And so I thought I wasn't in, and in the morning I woke up at 10 o'clock, even though I had my alarm clock set for 8, and I woke up at almost 11 a.m. I checked my email, and what do you think? At midnight she sent me the test assignment, and as had been agreed before, I was to wake up at 9, start doing this assignment, and finish it by 6. I knew that I wouldn't probably be able to finish it on time, because she gave me a huge number of symbols. As you know, copywriters, their work is measured by how many symbols per day they can type. And so she told me that in their company this number was around 20,000 symbols. It's just insane. I I have never seen a copywriter or a writer managing this large amount of symbols in a day. I mean, during his or her working hours. But I said, okay, I'll try myself. And so I woke up at 11 o'clock. I saw this email and I realized that I wouldn't be able to cope with the test on time, just to send the test by 6 p.m. I go down to business immediately. There were too many articles, too many news to write. I did it all quickly. I didn't have breakfast. I didn't have brunch or lunch. Just drank a cup of coffee in the middle of the day and cooked some soup for me, as you know, but I didn't touch it. And so I worked and worked till 6 p.m. and I managed to do all on time, but some things were not to my taste, as I didn't have enough time to correct all the typos, all the mistakes. Probably you have to type the original content, but of course you can use other resources from the internet, which I used. And sometimes when you use sentences from this or that article, your article becomes unoriginal. And this is what I know my articles had. They were not 100% original, but I had to send my work, and I did. And I just left my room. I was so tired. I went out to have dinner, to drink tea, and in a few minutes I just wanted to block my head because I was so tired. I worked non-stop. This is crazy. And yeah, just before I got down to drinking my tea, I got her call from the woman who job interviewed me. And you know what she said? She said that I was in, and she said that all my articles were excellently written. She would be proud to have me as their co-worker. And overall she was glad. She said that what I wrote deserved praise. Wow, that's such a great flattery to me, because I know this was not the best type of articles I sent and that I can write, but nevertheless she was satisfied with what she got, and this is amazing. I can't be any happier. I got a job, and as I said before, the only vacancy that I wanted to try to, because you cannot find similar jobs like this in our town, or maybe they are, but you cannot find them on job hunting sites. As was agreed long before I came to Russia, that on the day I find a job, I would order sushi. And just because I haven't eaten for so long and I really missed, and I just sat there at the table eating my dinner, and I announced to my family that yeah, I got the job. Of course they were proud of me. They congratulated me, and I still feel so elated. Finding a nice job these days, I'm not speaking about money aspect, just a nice job where you can feel good is your big luck. So I think I can consider myself very lucky, especially that the woman told me that I could pick the place I wanted, that I could work the way I wanted, with or without music, and drinking tea or whatever I wanted. And the work is not far from my house, at probably 15 to 20 minutes on foot, but it's so wet and rainy and windy outside that I would probably take a route taxi to get there and back home, and it gets dark very quickly. So yeah, route taxi is I believe the best option, and on summer and in spring I'll use my feet to get there. And yeah, now I'm coming to the third part of what I wanted to talk to you about, is planting flowers. This is not actually a flower. In this pot there are seeds of lemons, oranges and tangerines. You better plant flowers and plants in pots because they have these small holes in the bottom, so that the soil breathes and so that odd water does not accumulate and goes down into this saucer. That's what I did. The seeds were previously in a closed cup, teacup, but I had to replant them. And yeah, we'll probably get something out of them, or probably not, since winter is coming and there is very little chance that seeds are going to grow under such quite bad conditions. This is the cup in which green spring, which we don't know what plant is. I know that there was a seed, one of many seeds that my parents brought from Thailand. When they went there, they brought different plants, exotic fruit, and I just ate some of them and literally threw all the seeds into the pot that stood on the windowsill. And no one actually cared about it, but in the end that's what we got. We have cupfuls and potfuls of these springs, even though it is autumn, but they decided to start growing. And my cups on the windowsill are full of these green springs. And as we found on the internet, if I'm not mistaken, this spring belongs to passion fruit. It gives amazingly beautiful red or blue flowers, and it's quite easy to maintain at home. I'll keep you updated on how it grows or not. I believe that's all for today. I know that I have made a long video again, but I wanted to talk my soul out and share all my news with you. Hopefully you liked this video. Don't forget to thumb it up and subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye bye.